Praise the Lord, everyone. I'm Bishop Eric Kincaid Clark, and today's Megabyte comes again from the story of Moses, Exodus chapter 18. Our lesson, in the multitude of counsel, there is much safety. Israel has been delivered from Egypt. They have come through the Red Sea and continue to see miracle after miracle. A miracle of the Lord's provision, bitter waters turned sweet, miracle of manna, miracle of quails, miracle of water out of a rock. Miracle of victory in the valley through the army of God, simply by Moses' hands being exalted. And now Moses is spending his days counseling people from sunup to sundown. There's a long line of people waiting to get instruction and counsel from the man of God. The Bible tells us that Moses' father-in-law, his name was Jethro. He was a man of Midian. He was a priest. And the Bible says that one day he came to visit Moses and to see his own daughter and his grandchildren. And I guess he's sitting around asking, he said, "Where's Moses?" Zipporah, Moses' wife, said, "Well, Moses is out counseling all day. This is what he do every day." The Bible tells us that Jethro sat down with Moses and gave Moses counsel. Jethro's counsel was, "Moses, you need to find the elders of the people, the gifted ones, the anointed ones. Lay your hand on them and empower them to serve the people. You serve the leaders and allow the leaders to serve the people." He said, "You put some over thousands, you put some over hundreds, you put some over 50s, but you are over them." He says, "Let them judge the people at all seasons, and when there's a matter that extends itself beyond their wisdom and their authority, let them only bring the hard matters to you." He says, "This is the best thing you can do for the people of God, so you don't waste yourself and wear yourself out." Oh, this is great counsel for those who are in leadership. The counsel of Jethro was to delegate authority and to duplicate himself in the lives of others. As a bishop in the Lord's church, I really no longer pastor the local church. I have under shepherds in our church that oversee the people, and certainly the large matters, the hard matters, they bring to me. And so I'm not doing everything in the local church that relates to serving the people because of this principle that Jethro gives to Moses. The Bible teaches us in Proverbs, "In the multitude of counsel, there is much safety." And what I want to underscore today is that Moses was a miracle worker, and yet he needed counsel. He was graced of God to lead over 5 million people from Egypt all the way to the promised land, and yet he needed counsel. Hey, Moses spoke to God face to face like a man talks to his friend, and yet Moses needed counsel. You know what this says? You don't get too high. You don't get so big. You don't become so grand or great that you don't need counsel. Listen, grandmothers, grandfathers, mothers and fathers, CEOs, entrepreneurs, you need counsel. If you're a pastor in the Lord's church, you need counsel. You need somebody that you can submit to, somebody that can give you wisdom, somebody maybe that's not on the inside, somebody that's on the outside that can give you a different perspective and speak wisdom into your life. In the multitude of counsel, there is much safety. I'm Bishop Eric Kincaid Clark. I want you to go to my website, ekcministries.org, and get you some more rich spiritual content that will help you maximize your potential. And I am looking for my covenant brothers and sisters. I believe in divine connection, even destiny connection. I believe that there are certain people that God has allowed me to be your destiny connection. The word that He's placed in my mouth, the wisdom that He's placed in my heart, He's going to use to inspire you to literally maximize your potential and to reach your destiny. I want you to partner with me by sowing. Allow me to minister spiritual things and then you will minister the natural things back. You'll support us with your giving, with your finances. And there's something that happens in that spiritual exchange. We sowing spiritual things and you sowing natural things. It's the very thing that happens between a husband and a wife when he plants his seed in her womb, and then there's an egg released. Life is produced when there is an exchange. I believe the same is true in the spirit as we plant the spiritual seed, the sperma of God, His holy word, in your hearts. And then you release back by sowing your seed, life, conception, the conception of your vision, of your dream, of your ultimate destiny in God begins to take place. Hey, I want to be your destiny connection. So you sow it and watch God grow it. I'm Bishop Eric Kincaid Clark, and this has been your Megabyte.